Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of the Spiti series. Last night we did reach Chandigarh, and yeah, I know it's weird that I keep saying we. When I say we, I'm referring to myself and my bike. This was a solo trip, so yes, we did reach Chandigarh. It started raining a little bit, almost while reaching. So the night was terrible. It was a weekend. It was a Friday or Saturday night. I can't remember, but the weekend was terrible. Most of the hotels were booked. I booked at least 3 different hotels in Chandigarh. I think 2 on Go Ibibo, 1 on Oyo Rooms. And as soon as I reached each one, they did mention that everything is sold out. No more rooms left. So it was shitty. It was terrible. I do not understand why these platforms do not give live updates or live statuses of the rooms. In the end, escalated it to one of the platforms, and they did manage to get me a room. So this whole ordeal took around 3.5 to 4 hours. Well, it was raining, not raining, but drizzling. So yeah, that was the night. Anyways, let's get on. The first part of the video, I do not know how it turned out, but I left my camera on time-lapse, and hence the Speedy Gonzalez video. Today we ride from Chandigarh via Shimla, Rampur, all the way to Tapri. So here we have already crossed Shimla, and we see the first glimpse of the mountains. Oh, how much I have been waiting for these views. The mountains, the clouds, the roads. A couple of lines I read somewhere, and it goes like, "Take me to the mountains, for that is where I belong. Just birds, trees, and wind and leaves, and silence as my song." So this trip happened somewhere last year, or it was end of August through September, I believe. And this was, I think, just the beginning of the apple harvest season. That is why I was skeptical at first, because Narkanda, Sangla, and all major apple orchards have major apple orchards. So I thought the traffic and the hustle bustle would be too much, but it was not so bad. We do come across a lot of markets, so it was traffic wise not that bad. After Rampur, it was in fact pretty peaceful, pretty quiet. And hats off to this HRTC buses. Here at least you have roads, but places like Spiti, Nako, and such bus, many of the dangerous buses, and our lovely HRTC buses. As this is the only connectivity, even the local mail, I believe, is sent by the buses in videos that I've seen. So yeah, the initial plan for today was Rampur actually, but I reached Rampur quite early, and I still had a few hours of daylight left. So I thought I would try and reach Sangla. However, darkness caught me and I couldn't make it all the way to Sangla. I had to ride a little bit in the dark, which I generally absolutely avoid. But the roads were good, so I made it to Tapri. My brain generally goes into a different state of mind when I'm in the mountains. It's much more relaxed. All the stress, the pressure is left behind, and it's just me and my road. While riding in Bombay, irritated a lot with the quality of driving and the people on the road. But in the mountains, you just embrace the roads, embrace the curves, the natural stress buster, the mountains, the clouds, the snow, and just the beautiful ride. I Here I stop for a quick break and then on we go. I can't help it but time and again adore the beauty of the valleys. Just imagine the people over here. It can go both ways. We think, okay, life is so relaxed, life is so beautiful in the mountains. But there are absolutely remote places with almost no roads and connectivity, which for us is an escape. But for the people living there day in and day out, it is their way of life. They have to struggle through it. They have to deal with it on a daily basis. And we go there once a year, once in a while, and claim for it to be an adventure. And yeah, just the different thought processes involved between a city dweller, or it can be between a city dweller from multiple cities. The people mindset from Delhi will be different. People mindset from Bombay will be different. And the locals, and also the locals from one part, the locals from Manali, the locals from Rampur, the locals from more remote areas like Chitkul or Comic. So the ecology, the sociology, the psychology, and general human behavior changes, I believe, with even say 50 or 100 kilometers, and even in remote places with maybe 20-30 kilometers in remote places. Here we are almost at Rampur. I think we have already crossed Rampur. Today has been a rather relaxed day because the past 2 days I've been riding only on the highways and clocking in 1,000+ kilometers in a day. We are riding alongside the Satluj River, which I think originates in the Himalayas in Tibet, and it flows through Himachal, then heading to Punjab, and then I believe into Pakistan. We will be riding alongside this river right up till Khap, So I think we have the company of this river for at least a couple of days. There is a dam and a powerhouse built on this river, and also on many other rivers in Himachal and Kinnaur. I will touch up on the topic of the dams in Kinnaur and the agitation of the people against this in one of the following videos. For now, let's enjoy.
So finally, here we are entering the beautiful and majestic Kinnaur Valley after much awaited couple of years. Welcome to Dev Bhumi Kinnaur, or land of the gods, which indeed it is. The valleys over here are so mesmerizing and so inquisitive. Like every turn, after every pass, there is the valley either opens up to something more beautiful, or a narrow gorge, or the beautiful view of the river town. But it is also equally treacherous, and I would say breathtaking and also life taking. Here we see this is the site of a landslide which happened a couple of weeks back. It was in the news also. There was a big landslide, an HRTC bus, one SUV, two cars, and a truck were trapped. Around 60 people injured, and I guess 10 people also passed away. There were policemen posted all along the route. People are not allowed to travel over here through the night. This is the famous or infamous cave entrance or welcome gate, or whatever you want to call it, to Kinnaur Valley. Okay, getting back to the landslide. Yeah, there are policemen posted at regular intervals, and I think people are not allowed to travel after sundown. So yeah, we have to tread extremely carefully. Another reason I chose to ride through the through the darkness was the roads were going to be closed the following day for repairs and restorations. If you notice towards my left, most of the barriers and everything were broken, so there were restorations planned for the next day, and roads would be closed for the entire day. So I decided to make a run for it. Here I was asking this cop if there was any place to camp. I had all my camping gear and also utensils to cook, so I was asking him somewhere where I could camp, and that's when he told me the story of the landslide and how no one is allowed to pass through here or even stay here. You see the flags? This was the exact site of the landslide. The complete HRTC bus was washed down along with 2-3 vehicles and a truck. You can see the devastation over here. Like I said, breathtaking and also life-taking. Here the tangled remains of a couple of the vehicles and a couple more ahead. Roads over here quite scary, I would say. Not scary, but I don't know if these are what are called cliffhangers. Cut a narrow road cut between the side of the mountains, as you can exactly see right ahead. It's just like a slice has been taken out of the mountains, and there's an overhang, and riding between the two, it is fun, thrilling, but after seeing the state of vehicles behind during the landslide, it's also scary. Anyways, that is life, and that's part and parcel of this entire ride. So, guys, it gets dark soon. However, the roads towards Tapri were quite beautiful after some time. I don't know the name of the. I found another village in between. However, there were no homestays or no guest houses over there. So I had to make a dash for Tapri. But the roads were literally awesome and I could fly. So guys, this is where we end this video. If you do like it, give a thumbs up. But more important, feedback. This is just me getting started, and we look for many more vlogs to come. Till then, cheers, ride safe.